Hi, I'm Chris, and thank you for joining me on this last episode of the Porsche build. And to start this video off, the first thing I'm going to get down to do is, as you can see, is painting the window trims. As you can see, there's been a lot of tape and a lot of Kent Models packing paper used in this process. There's the downside of using spray cans. It goes everywhere. You can't refine it just to a tiny area like you do an airbrush. But it works for me, and it's worth it. And as you can see here, we've now been out and got some satin black down, just to get as much as we can on the first go. I did miss a few little bits, so been back out the second time, and this is the can I use. It's just a can of satin black from Alfred's, and for me it does the job. So now it's all dried. I think I waited about half an hour, removed all the tape, removed all the paper, and there has been, unfortunately, a few little bleed throughs, unfortunately, from where I didn't finish it down. It's better, good enough. The first bits are above the windows on either side. I didn't quite burnish the tape underneath the sills as such, above the windows. So there's a bit of an overspray gone in there when I was holding the body upside down to make sure I was spraying underneath the car as well. A little bit gutted from a distance. You can't really notice it that much. But it's nothing too much to cry about. It is what it is. I'm quite happy with that. There's just a slight little bit of bleed through on the back there. Again, unless you're looking close up and know where it is, it's not too noticeable, as crazy as it sounds. It's nothing I'm going to lose sleep about. And as you can see here again, on the opposite side, again, slightly under the sills, and just between on the door pillar as well, where clearly I might have lifted it up a little bit when I was trimming the masking tape into the panel lines. So it's not, it's not 100%. It's not the best trim job I've done, but I'm happy regardless. It looks all right. And like I say, unless you know what you're looking for, you're not going to notice it upon first glance. So that's enough for me. I'm quite happy with that. Again on the front, just some little bits of bleed through. It was a little bit awkward actually on the front, and some the tape mark. I wasn't using the Tamiya tape, I was using another tape, and it tends to leave a little bit of a mark, so I polished that out. But again, as I said, on the front window screen where the washer jets are, to try and burnish the tape down over the washer jets, whilst trying to make sure the trim was free for spray. It was a bit of a task, but I'm happy. That's it. I'm happy. I think it looks great. So I just need to get round to finishing off, getting on the body detailed up, and then get it all together. So here we are. Let's just get some of these bits together. Now I will be honest, I did cut out the footage of attaching everything, but I just it's very basic. There wasn't much to it. The interior tub, I did decide in the end to use some embossing powder to give that carpeted look as such in the bottom and on the parcel shelf, just to give it that bit more depth. As I say, the seat that was painted in red, then a flat clear, then I just brushed some satin Tamiya gloss black over the back. Brush marks, but once it's in the car you're not really going to see it, so I don't mind. And again, these are the bit, the subframes. I could have detailed them up, but like I said in the previous video, I wasn't too interested. I detailed the front suspension forks up. Wasn't the best job again. I just felt a little bit disinterested from the lack of parts. And that's it. That is all the parts that need to be put together and in the interior or under the chassis. And here we are. It's all chassis and interior together. I quite like the wheels. They could have been sat a little bit closer to the discs maybe. The hub maybe sunk in a little bit more. The back especially, there's such a big gap between the back of the wheel and the disc. And that's because, the face of the wheel, that wasn't deep dish like it was in the picture on the box art. There it's just literally the wheel, suspension, steering rack, front subframe. And on the back, you've got the two wheels that attach to the subframe, and that's it. And obviously the two exhaust tips. So, like I said, not a lot going on. That's why, I was a little bit disinterested. But it is what it is. The overall appearance I was quite happy with. There, just inside the exhaust tips, I put in some flat black. And here you can see the interior tub, again quite minimal, but yeah, I'm not sure what I was expecting, to be honest. Some speaker decals for the back parcel shelf, the roll cage. I quite like the roll cage actually, the way it turned out. And then the dash. Yeah, it is quite a simple. The actual decals for the speedometers, they was all just one solid decal. So plenty of microsole was used to get it sunk into the housings as such. And there it is, it's all assembled. I did realise afterwards it was all assembled that I did unfortunately forget to put the rear view mirror into the window. I don't know how that slipped. I don't know, I missed putting that in. Also, if I'd done things differently, if I'd known now what I did before I started, the front vents on the front bumper, I would have glued them into place on the body before any paint attached. The rear light bar, again, I forgot to run around that with a Sharpie to give it a bit more of a definition. So a little bit gutted with that, but it is only in place with a little bit of Elmer's white glue, so I might be able to remove that and go back to it. Other than that, I was quite happy with how it ended up. So it's a very short video, this one. Thank you for watching and all the support through this build series. What I'm going to leave you with now, just to run this video out with just some of the photos I've taken of the final build. So thanks for watching. I can't wait to get the next kit started and reveal that to you all. Again, thank you very much. Look after yourselves. Cheers, bye.